Hey guys, I'm Christine Williamson. This is Rise. We're live right here every single Friday at 10:30 a.m. Central with rewinds at 4:30 p.m. Thanks for tuning in. Basketball season is the best season. This isn't up for debate, all right? Especially in this conference, any given team can really beat any given team. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. But first, one of those teams that's really got a shot at it this season is Baylor. They have this stud transfer on the team. His name is Makai. If you haven't heard about him, Baylor fans will really remember him from 2016. That storyline is, of course, by now played out, but I sat down to talk to Makai about that and more back in October. Hey guys, I'm Christine Williamson here with Makai Mason, Baylor. Would you be considered a senior or a grad? Are you grad?
Grad, yeah.
Grad. All right, Baylor grad, men's basketball player.
Yeah. So.
I guess, whatever. He's old. That's what's key here.
I be playing with the money like whoa. Still got a lot more to go. Made a bag for a walk through the door. Throw it up, make it rain, let it go. Like whoa, 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 whoa. Playing with the money like whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm gonna have him introduce himself with a fun fact. What do we got?
I have three older brothers. Their names are Sandino, Yukio, and Akira.
Can you repeat that for me? Sandino?
Yukio.
I have a friend named Sandino, actually.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay.
Yukio?
Yeah.
And?
Akira.
Akira.
Yeah. Definitely
nice.
Different, yeah.
And Makai.
Mm-hmm.
So do these names have meanings?
I'm sure they do, but I don't really know. My mom just likes weird names, really.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Good backdoor cut. Makai Mason high over Gordon and in.
So I was telling you before this interview that we're friends because I followed him on Instagram and he followed me back. That means we're friends, obviously. I wanted to ask you a question because your first Instagram picture was posted in May, right? Mm-hmm. So you just got an Instagram.
Yeah.
Do people that go to Yale not have Instagrams? Is that just not a thing? Are you guys focused on something else?
That might be true, but I just never had social media really.
Okay.
Yeah, I just decided to get it randomly.
What was...
Mason pulls his way in and knocks it down.
So your last photo, the caption said full circle, hashtag comeback season.
Did you like that?
I did. I really liked it.
I don't know if anybody got the double meaning.
I get it.
Really pushing that.
I'm right here with you. Right, so cool. We're going to talk about that right now.
Right.
You played against Baylor when you were at Yale. Mm-hmm. Was that you had 31 points, career high, correct?
Yeah.
It spurred the Torian Prince. Everybody knows Torian Prince talking about rebounds. It's like a thing. Yeah. So it spurred that on. Coming full circle, is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Is that what you were referring to?
Yeah, the Baylor game, and just going through the injuries and being able to come back on the court and compete again.
Mason, the floater.
Now that is where Makai Mason's at his best. He's coming off a monster game against West Virginia.
So you talked about your family. Your mom is German, correct? And you played on the German national team.
I did, yeah.
Even though he can't speak a word of German. We already talked about this. I speak more German than him. What are the words that you know how to speak?
Let's just skip that.
Can you say hello?
Wow, I'm just blanking right now. We're gonna edit this out. Edit this out.
I can teach you how to count if you want me to.
Ein,
zwei. Zwei.
Really?
Ein, zwei.
Drei.
Drei. Vier.
Fünf.
Fünf. Sechs. Sieben. Acht.
Oh,
neun.
I know Sieben. That's my mom's last name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the reason that you know that.
Yep.
I be playing with the money like whoa. Still got a lot more to go. Made a bag for a walk through the door. Throw it up, make it rain, let it go. Like whoa, 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 whoa. Playing with the money like whoa, 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 whoa.
That kid, I'm not gonna lie, he's my favorite in the Big 12 this season. Don't tell anybody else I said that. You remember how I said that we are friends now because we're friends on Instagram? Well, I slid into his DMs to ask him for some photos that I didn't use for that piece, but I think it's necessary to share them because they're so stinking cute. I asked him for pictures of him, a young Makai, playing basketball, and look at how precious these photos are. All right, so Baylor has 5 conference wins. They are tied in the win column with Texas Tech, Iowa State, Kansas State, and Kansas. Kansas, the Jayhawks, they took their 3rd conference L this week. Devonte Graham, remember that guy? He had something to say on Twitter after the loss, and I quote, "Everybody take a chill pill. Went through the same thing last year, losing at home in non-conference / early in conference. You got to go through the dark to get to the light. #believe." Now, I wanted to see what your thoughts were, so we asked you guys on Twitter and Instagram who you feel will take home the title at the end of the season, and here's what you had to say. At Bernardo For Real said, "Hey, don't sleep on West Virginia." At Marlon Cone said, "Iowa State is the team." At Jayhawk Nana said, "My Jayhawks," of course, #rock chalk. And the Wonder Corn said, "Hopefully not Kansas. I'm thinking it's TTU wins it." Since we slid Devonte Graham into that segment, I want to go on and slide him into this next one because I think it's so funny. League Fits, if you don't follow them or know who they are, they post all the drip in the NBA. It's a Slam magazine account. They posted this picture of DT in this hoodie, saying we got to have a talk about Devonte's hoodie though. Not going to get into the comments that were left on the Instagram post, but Devonte, he did respond.
Hey, y'all stop hating on the winter jacket, huh? Come on, look. Cozy. If I don't want to see you haters. Hater blocker. Stop playing. And this big MJ. What's up? What's up? The man just caught me. The picture looked bad because my head was down, so it looked like... But no, this is just swaggy when I got my head up. You feel me? Big swag.
And with that, we'll close the show. Actually, let's close the show with something else. We don't have commercials on this show. We're not sponsored. If you guys want to sponsor us, and me specifically, let me know. But we did see this wonderful commercial that Texas Tech men's basketball shared this week, a video in the style of This Is Sports Center that I thought was pretty dope. So we'll close the show with that, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for rocking with me.
A lot of teams talk defense, but here at Texas Tech, we teach it, we preach it, and we live it, not only on the court, but off the court.
Hey, Taylor, how you doing?
Matt, you gotta quit stealing my stuff.
Where you going? No good defense. Where you going?